Welcome to Factorio Reverse Megabase. My name is Nilaus and this is episode 15 of our Let's Play. So we are going to continue on the work on the satellites today, but first, Merry Christmas. I hope you are enjoying yourself and having a good time. But for me, well, the factory must grow, so I am here continuing the work of the factory, and hopefully you will have a bit of time to catch up. Maybe during the Christmas days you can catch up on a few episodes if you fall behind because of all the overeating or whatever else you are doing these days. So we did at the last episode, I did this massive thing, and there's a lot of comments about sort of, oh, you should use this mod, you should use this mod. Well, I wanted to show this because this shows the process. If I just send you a link to the Kirk McDonald calculator or factory planner or Helmod, then you're not being part of it. I'm not being part of it. Then we just go like, oh, apparently I need 431 units of petroleum gas, but where, why, how? So we do this, and it also allows you to find my mistake. There was a mistake here. I forgot that you get 2 plastic bars for each process, so I've changed the numbers here and I've changed the numbers here, so these are now slightly less, and up here is still balanced. So the plan is, now we can also see that it's only 4 coal per second, which means I'm going to tap that one and just bring in 4 coal like I do for these things. Pretty simple. But the other things are kind of high quantities, so those definitely deserve trains on their own. Objective for today is now that we are going to build all of this and then figure out how many buildings of these we need. I'm going to take all of them, sort of this feature here, unless it makes no sense at all. I mean, for example, these two, they don't deserve any modules or beacons because they're running so slow. So basically, you know what, I'm gonna take this one and just move it a bit closer. Now I also have it in my copy paste buffer in case of any stupidity. So what we need to do is just look at this. We have blues, we have lack of power. I'm gonna try to, or I'm gonna assume that we can do this. Basically make the small ones, because we are going to work with robots, so they just basically needs inputs and outputs for all of them, more or less, and then that should be fine. Well, that didn't solve the blinkiness, so let's continue over on this side until we get the blinkiness out of the way. Funny, when the game stops because of this save game, I also just stutter the same way, so you think it's a stutter in the game. I don't know why, it's just a thing. We're gonna move from the top. Green circuits, is the green circuits the stuff we want to do? Did I want to just bring in green circuits? I'm insane. Well, do I want to bring in green circuits? Huh. It's 100. You know what? I think I'm going to bring in green circuits, right? It's still, this is a kind of a high number, isn't it? It's almost, no, it's only 4 full belts. If we're talking like 8 or 16 belts, then if it's 4 belts, whatever. It's not much. We can do that here. Let's do the red ones first. Red ones, I need 7 red per second. So let me just get one of these and figure out how many. It's actually 7.14 if I recall correctly, and I do. There, so we just need to figure out here how much that's going to be 1, and then see how many of these we need. 2, 3, 4. We'll try with 5 again. 5 seems to be working for all the other things, so why not? That's 9. Okay. Let's take that one out. And here, 7.4, perfect. I mean, not perfect, but okay. So we move down the list. We got the blue, we got the accumulators, we got the solar panels, we got the blue circuits, we got the, yeah, that one, yep, red circuits. Now it's green circuits. All right, I need to go to 58 for that. Here. And this might actually be a different way of doing it, because I don't think this is good for greens, because it requires quite a lot of robots in, and it might be just wasteful to do robots like this. What I could do was build some. They keep deleting. Every time I flip between version 1 and version 1.1. So I lose all my blueprints. So yeah, there is that. Let's have a look at this number. Oops. I'm going to have to get to 158. So let's see how that works. 22. And obviously that one and that one are not relevant. And I'm going to take this one further out again because we're spreading. And here, this is now 112, and I can put in one more here. $134. Actually, I don't want this one. First, we just build it so that it's clean. It's easy to see how much we want and how big it's going to be. 156, and this one was, please don't let it be 158. 150, oh, damn it. All right. Calm down there, calm down. Okay, well that sucks because there's no way of getting it more without you breaking the optimal speed module thing. So that's the way it is. Okay. Then from here on, is that really the thing I want to do next? Yeah, maybe. We'll just build everything like this and then try this pattern and see if how that pans out. Let's see, what is the number we need to get to? We need to get to that one, 359. $359. Yep. This, I think, because it's also for the red circuits. 359. That one. 350. Why am I so unlucky? Why am I so unlucky? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What if I do that? Urgh. There we go. And it's the problem is this one will actually stop now. What if I took this one out and just looked at these numbers? This one had to go to, I can't even remember. It was, yeah, 156. So if I just really took one of these out, it would probably be good enough. But then I would also increase my... No, it's actually not. 157. It's very, very small because I have so many beacons. Then the actual speed increase from this is incredibly small because the productivity is multiplied by all the other things. So it actually close to the same. All right, keep moving. Maybe move this down here. It seems like it's where we want to do it. We'll do this one, and I'll take this one as well, and just know that it's going to be starving here, but over time it'll balance out. You know, I also think this is not great. I'd much rather build one extra. It just makes more sense to do that. There, and okay. All right, that's that one. And let's see. Next one. That one. Okay. And then we need batteries. What is it, 25? I don't think it's 25. It must be 25 point something, but we'll see. Let's build one of these. They will be different, and I'm going to take this one instead. Yeah. Change it to batteries. Okay, how much is that for you? 2. Wow, this is more than 10 of those. Yeah, I did actually think that this would be like a massive one. There. Try again. 21. We're running out of space. Running out of space here. Oh, I'll take these because they have the bright power. Are we there yet? 25 point something. That sounds about right. And that is why I need so much sulfur. Okay. Well, we move further down the list here and just try to figure out how many. And then we have the plastic. I only need 10 plastic. That's actually really low. That is really low. It can't be more than a couple. How fast is this one plastic? Yeah, you produce 17, so that's one of those. Huh. Why is it so low? Because red circuits are just not consuming much, and there aren't a lot of red circuits. Cool. Then we come to the next horrifying things. That's this one. This is probably the most horrifying thing that we are going to build. So let's see how that works. We'll take a whole lane of this. Now I know that I can move these around, and I'm going to do that later on. But first I want to just get a sense of how much I have here. This is... That one is connected. Good. Here and here. All right. So this one is totally not what I wanted. It was changing it to sulfuric acid. Sorry. Okay, I'm not allowed to say the wrong thing. People go absolutely crazy. Okay, that's maybe more than I would anticipate. This is kind of fast, so probably this is enough. 800. Oh, it's actually just one. Huh. So all this. It might be a lot of quantity, but it's only one. I need 403. Yeah, 403, and I get 425 from that. Okay, this one. I need 31 of those. I am going to build it here. That one. Let's see how that goes. Oh, cool. 2 of those. It was 31 and I have 17 for each, so that's pretty simple. And confirm. Whoop. 34 outbound, 32 inbound. Great stuff. And now the last one we actually last one is here. So we need to make that one and figure out sort of, well, we can migrate it in here. Let's take that one out and that one and just build these. And then we need to figure out how fast this is. This one is producing 100 and I needed, how much did I need? 400 and something, so I need 5 of these. Okay. I'm just gonna build it down there and that one. You move here. This one moves out. This one now moves up to something like this. All right, so now I can start consolidating. Yep, so let's see. This one is going to take sulfur, and this one's going to take sulfur. So maybe it would be a good idea to have those things next to each other. And what is it? These two could be... Yeah, I think it's most important to figure out where the sulfur is going to be. So I think that if I take this out and then put it up here, then it's a good start. Because then I have sulfur... Oops. Sulfur here, right? So that one can kind of add to the rest. The plastic is just fine. I'll put it up sort of together with the reds because that's the only place that I'm going to need it. There we go. And then I'm probably going to say all of this part should probably go over here because that's also where the sulfur is being needed. So that's good. And well, then I just have these two things and then some gaps in the middle. Do I have anything else that I could fill into these gaps? 1, 2, not really. I think I'd like to have the gaps on the outside. Let me just check this one. If that's... No, it has to be down here somewhere. That one, these two go over here, and that one probably goes down there. And I have these two locations. It doesn't matter that I'm over beaconing them, but it's kind of silly. Oh, hold on. Because even though I don't need a lot of it, I'm still going to need... Here. That one. We are still going to need a place where we build the gears. So although we don't need a lot of gears, we still need some. And I do this purely from aesthetic. Nothing about this is necessary. But what we now have is a nice square that looks somewhat sensible, except that There. Productivity? Oh yeah, I lost all my productivity. Cool. That one goes out here. Yeah. So that should pretty much build all the stuff we want. Oh yeah, that's... And okay, not great on... Let's... Yes, here. Clearly not good on this one. Boom. 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 And... Right. We have now done everything we want to do, I think. Wonder how many mistakes I've made. Some, I would imagine. All of this, and then I compare it. Well, I can compare it to this. So, this is actually really good. Let's get some normal module. Normal, here. That one. Do we have it? Yes, there. Let's have a look if they reach across from here to... Oh, no! They do not reach across. Well, that's unfortunate. How much? 1, 2 is missing? Yeah, I don't want to reorder this to a level 4, so I guess we just have to accept that. Oof, acceptance is not my strong suit. How about this one, though? Yeah. If it was 3, it actually worked really well. Yeah. Like that. That's just 5, 5, 5. And the whole thing, yeah. What about if we do... Okay, this is just getting really messed up. Okay, let's start by taking all of this crap out, because that's kind of confusing. Okay, so in all honesty, this is not necessary to be this close. I mean, you just net some inbounds and outbounds. That should be fine, right? Then that thing too. Oh yeah. 3, 4, 5. Obviously, we can even do... We can do 1 up on that. Yeah. We'll just align it to the rest. Sweet. Does it actually work? No, it doesn't work. Because these are now no longer having enough power or enough modules affecting. But it looks so good. Let me just see how much this is. If it's enough, then I'm actually going to be fine. Yep, it's enough. 440 with 1. Yes. So this is it. I do think though that I need to move this one down because it's going to be easier to do modules on it. And importantly, this plastic thing is probably better off on the other side because this is where I have my Okay, that one, this one, and plastic. I really need to get plastic over there. That one is completely irrelevant, so that can be moved around. But yeah, plastic. I think that I want to take this here and here. And then I can take that one here and here. So I still have the same amount, 12 for here, but I'm getting all my... That one I get it from a better location. And I think that I'd rather have the power not overlapping there, but actually in the top left corner. So that means I should probably... Yeah. Take that one out and then take... Got it. There. That drag function is super nice. Here, that is brilliant. I'm gonna do this without that one, without that one, and without that one. So it's just here and here. Alright, so we got this powered. When we hook it up to the side. Alright, this is looking so nice, so nice. It's still gonna take quite a bit of time to hook everything up, but I think it's now a totally workable solution, and I'm gonna line each of these sides with roboports. I don't know how many. We can build it like this, and then... Oh, how I just don't like that they connect to the global network, because that's the whole point of what I don't want them to happen. I don't want... okay, that's happened. Okay, so we know this one. This is our model. It's actually... It's way better than I thought. The fact that I could make it square is insane. First of all, I am going to find the middle. That's always the same. It's this one. This is the middle. So let's take this one out, and over on the other side, let's get these two out. And that's going to be the middle. And I'm going to get the middle up top as well. That looks like that one. And like that one. Alright, so the point of this is that I want to make sure that I can align that one. So where is the middle of this? How many? Here I have 16, so it's between... Okay, so it's right here. This is the middle on that side, and I'm going to do the other side. This is 38, so that's 19. Right there. Good. And now I'm going to take it out. I'm going to move you. Okay. I'm also going to move you down there. And then I get to take the other one here. So that the point is that has to be aligning to this. And has to be aligned towards this. Okay. That's now going to be exactly in the middle for the first time ever. Whew. Good stuff. And connect it. And up here, I'm also going to connect it like that. Great. And then I'm going to continue on. Here. And I'm going to take all of this line. Also going to make it. How? Oh, I was about to say, how is this not the repeatable pattern? That's because it's there. That'll be looking a bit more repeatable. There we go. Good. And then I need to make sure that this one is not connected. I don't want this connected to that one. That's super important. The reason why is because otherwise these magic robots here will start interfering. Is it connected? Yes, it is. So I need to move you further back and then get you until it lets go of the connections up there. There. Now it's no longer connected. And I'll put those in. Great. Yes, now it's its own separate network, and I need to make sure that if I request... Oh, come on, I'm so low. I'm super happy about this. This is unbelievably good. And what we can do is then take trains in. We decided that we wanted steel, iron, copper, and oil coming in on trains. Oops, that one goes out. We could also just screw the oil and just take that one. I mean, I don't know if I need oil trains at all. I might. Okay, so at this point, actually that could be a bit annoying because that's kind of blocking that one. Yeah, but it's the only corner that's okay for that. Yeah, well, this one will just go out and this one will go. Hold on. It's not quite done because all of my oil is on. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. So the point of this one was that I would flip these. And they would be... not that one, though. All of these would get the oil from this side. Somehow. Yeah. Those are the only things that use petroleum. And then they can be pushed from over on the other side. Doesn't really matter how long it is. It's not going to be particularly troublesome. And oops, wow, wrong one. I could make it closer. Makes no difference. Come on. We start with the pipes. Pipes are always the worst. Yeah. Good. And that one and that one. And then on this side as well, I guess I'll just build the same thing. Obviously not that. Okay, so this one is super easy to get oil into. So I just get my oil in here. That's the only thing I need. Oil goes in here and then petroleum comes out the other side. Great. Okay. And now the other things that I need is other liquids I need is water. Here. And that one can also be water. Let's look at our summary down here. The sulfur needs water and the sulfuric acid needs water. That's it. That's it. This is all the water we need. And we just need to figure out where the water comes in. I'm not going to start mushing it in, but it is coming in here. Then the next one is, where do we get the sulfur out? I think I'm going to do sulfur is going to be outbound. Okay, you're going to be lucky because you get first treatment on this. But the sulfur will go out on this side and then be available to all the locations that need sulfur through going in. Great. Actually, it's much simpler to do just this one. And this is repeatable, so let's just take this one and copy it here, here, and here. That one takes out. All right, that is actually a way easier way of handling liquids than I would have feared, to be honest. Yeah, this one can just do enough. So that one will do all of it. And all we need now, is just a few robots to get everything inbound. Let's try that. I think we can still do majority of it by now. So we are going to get some new things down here. I'm going to get a requester and a provider because we're kind of going to need those a bit. Actually, we can also do something like more advanced and just try doing this. And that one, and then go whoop. Cool. So I am going to, oops, this is kind of a, it's kind of a thing, right? If there are 3 inputs, I want to get 3 inputs here. It just seems much nicer. The question is now, how much are you requesting? Should I just allow it to just request the default things? Maybe don't care that it adds up to 500 first round. And that one is going to be, okay, there's so much wasted space here. How about adding these 2 as checkboxes here? That would be nice. And how much do I want? I want solar panels. I want to stack it to 100. Things are just generally stacking to 100. Sounds good. That one there without this. There without the, and there. Oh dear. Okay, that's kind of disastrous. Yeah, so I do know that these have to be connected out here. There, right? That's fine. And it's going to fix this, but it's not going to fix the next one. So I think I'm going to do this overhaul immediately. And do it that way. Do it that way, right? So if I need something with more than 5, then more than 3 inputs and 1 output, then I can't put it in the middle. All right, that was good to know, because that means these 2 locations are actually not covered. Oh, that's just a thing that I don't want to deal with, but okay. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, and they do have 1, 2. And this one I can copy because that's easier to change this to that one. Yep. Copy, paste, paste, and I'll take 1 out and I'll take the other out. Yes. Do we need lights? Maybe. All right, so far so good. This one is going to be the worst one. I think that actually can't be done, but okay. It can't be done like this. Like there are 3 outbounds, and then where do I put the outbound? So 2 of those things, the lowest quantity items, that was going to be this one, and that one we'll just have to share. So that's here, and I don't think I want to make 100 of these, but you know, that's now moved here. I like that. 5, that's how much we need per second. Okay, copy, paste, 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 paste. And this one takes everything except the first out. This one takes everything except the second out. This one takes this one. And what are this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, yeah, this one. There. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, so we are actually done with this. I just need to put it this. There's no reason for you to sit here and watch me do that. That is something that's just a lot of trivial manual things. So let's skip forward until that is done, and then we can try to hook it all up into action, and then see if we can. Actually, I think I want to do the debugging in the next episode, but let's just hook it all up and then revert. And now everything has been hooked up, so I had to make some changes. You can see here, this red one used to be horizontal, vertical, and these 3 here used to be, well, they used to be horizontal, vertical columns, but now they're horizontal rows. The reason why is because both the copper copper wire and the green circuits, they need more inputs than I can do. So what I'm basically doing here is looking at, oh no, how did something like that sneak in here? How did that sneak in there? Wow, I got it before you got it. Nice. Yeah, so basically I'm looking at the inputs here and just go like, okay, these are all less than 11 or something to that effect, then that's fine. If I look at this one, then I see, okay, this is definitely too much. So I need to be, actually, I'm just kind of thinking about something else. This is going to be 48, so it's actually going to be, I'm going to need 3 of these inbound. Yep. I don't even know if 3 is enough. I guess we'll have to find out. Huh. I think 3 might be enough because it's buffer to buffer, so that should be fine. And whether we have enough support here, but at the end of the day, if you look at it, it's a very nice rectangle. If we get everything we want, everything should be working fine. We got all the liquids, they are easily handled on the outside. We have all of the requesters, and what we then need to do is next time we need to first hook up some fake production facility fake chest so that we can just see that it goes, and then we need to add some trains in there so that we can see that it also works with trains. Yeah, I think that's going to be the main part, and I want to do trains up here, and this one will go on that side. So that's going to be super exciting to do that. I am not going to start hooking it up right now because well, that's kind of feels like something we should do in the next episode. But I am extremely happy with what this looks like. So I hope you liked this little design session, and it also sort of illustrates how I do design. First, you need to figure out what you need to build, then you figure out how much of it you need to build so you know it, and then you start figuring out how many of each production facility you need. Once you have that, then you start laying it out in a pattern that makes sense with flow rates and directionality and all of that, and then you start adding pipes and inserters, and then later on lightning power poles, just to see if you can. So you have to fix the first thing first, like what is it, how much is it, how can you build it, and then you end up with something that looks really neat. It takes a bit of time, but honestly it's been taking basically an hour of playtime to get to this really nice build that will deliver 5 satellites per minute, which is good, which is what we need. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you are enjoying this series, and if you are, then just make sure that you hit the like button. Let me know if there's any errors or miscalculations, because it's great to have so many people helping me do QA, and it should be yeah, should work. So thanks, see you guys, take care, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, take care and stay effective.